we are tackling a step-by-step guide for writing your digital story script completely from scratch. The script is your absolute blueprint, and it dictates the shape, the strength, and the ultimate success of your entire project.
So let's dive right in with the golden rule of digital storytelling. A good digital story must absolutely, positively, first be a good story.
Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the narrative blueprint, choosing your script format, Step 1, write for the ear, Step 2, master the pacing, Step 3, the standalone test, and finally, Step 4, revise and polish.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the narrative blueprint. Building your foundation before adding the sparkle.
Okay, so the core thesis I really want you to take away from this explainer is that technology is completely secondary to the story itself. In fact, experienced digital storytelling instructors literally require their students to draft a script before they are even allowed to touch any multimedia production tools. It is that important. If it doesn't work on the page, it's just not going to work on the screen. So what exactly are we building here? Well, a digital story script is your narrative blueprint. It's not just the dialogue. It includes the exact words that will be spoken or shown as text on screen, alongside detailed descriptions of your scenes and crucial notes about ambient sound, music, or just the overall tone. This document is the absolute foundation you need to have fully constructed before you even think about booting up your video editor.
Moving on to Section 2, choosing your script format, finding the perfect shape for your story.
Now, there isn't just one single way to write a script. It's really about finding the perfect shape for your specific story. If you're creating a first-person narrative, your script might actually look a lot like a charming short essay or a memoir, leaning heavily on the narrator's unique voice. Or if you're doing something a bit more cinematic with actual dialogue, it might take on a classic screenplay style with character lines. But one of the most common and frankly effective formats for educational or documentary stories is the two-column script. On the left side, you map out your visuals, for example, wide shot of empty street at dawn. And then on the right side, you place your corresponding audio or narration, like here, VOS. It was the day everything changed in our town. This format is incredible because it seamlessly integrates your imagery with your narration. It lets you perfectly plan out what your audience will see and hear at the exact same moment, way before you ever start storyboarding.
Next up, Section 3, Step 1, write for the ear, making your words sound totally natural.
You have to remember, digital stories almost always rely on voice narration, which means your writing process has to shift. You aren't writing for someone's eyes to scan a page, you are writing for their ears to hear it spoken out loud. Think of an academic term paper, right? It's complex, it's got these long sentences, and it's designed to be read silently. If a reader gets confused, they can just stop and reread the paragraph. But compare that to a conversational script. It has to be concise and vivid because the audience is going to experience it in real time. They can't exactly rewind your voice in the middle of a live viewing. So playfully ditch all those cluttered, florid words. Use contractions. Lean into a highly relatable first-person voice. Even if your topic is academic, the script itself benefits tremendously from simplicity and clarity. The absolute most critical instruction here is to actively read your script draft aloud to yourself. Listen to how it flows. Does it sound natural, or are you kind of stumbling over the words?
All right, Section 4, Step 2, master the pacing, getting the math right on your runtime.
Now, this is where we transition into a slightly more technical but super helpful aspect of scripting. You have to comfortably control the flow of your narrative, and that means understanding the physical limits of human speech. The crucial point here is this golden metric, 100 to 150. In a relaxed, everyday storytelling mode, people generally speak about 100 to 150 words per minute. If you try to cram 250 words into a single minute of audio, you're going to sound like a frantic auctioneer, and your audience will completely lose the emotional thread of your story. To put that into perspective, let's see how that simple math directly translates into a concrete word count limit. If your project has a strict 3-minute time limit, which, by the way, is very common for digital stories, you just do the math. 3 minutes multiplied by 100 to 150 words means your entire script should be absolutely no longer than 300 to 450 words total. Seeing it laid out like this makes the writing process feel incredibly tangible and achievable, doesn't it? It stops you from overwriting and basically forces you to hone in on the absolute most important parts of your narrative. But hey, pacing isn't just about the words you say. It's also about the words you don't say. You should literally write pauses into your script. For example, marking these beats of silence is just as vital as the spoken words because they give your audience time to actually digest what they just heard. If you want a reflective moment, write it down, like pause, sound of wind. These intentionally written pauses are the breathing room your story absolutely needs to survive.
Which brings us to Section 5, Step 3, the standalone test, ensuring your core story is strong enough.
This is a brilliant concept championed by digital storytelling pioneer Joe Lambert. He frequently reminds creators that your script must be compelling entirely on its own. Now, if you're staring at a blank page right now, feeling a little intimidated by formatting, here is a beautifully stress-free, approachable hack to start from scratch. Step 1, just tell your story out loud, exactly as if you're explaining it to a friend over coffee. Step 2, quickly jot it down in rough prose. Don't even worry about the columns or the pauses yet. Then Step 3, gradually shape that rough prose into your script format. Doing this builds a solid backbone so that everything else, the imagery, the clips, the music, has something really strong to attach to.
I do want to gently warn you, though, about what happens if you ignore this process. Educational research actually found that when creators skip the writing phase and jump straight into production, they consistently suffer these pitfalls. They end up producing these disjointed slideshows. The content feels incredibly superficial. And honestly, worst of all, they waste hours and hours of time tweaking unnecessary transitions and special effects. It's kind of like trying to put an expensive paint job on a car that literally doesn't have an engine. Flashy multimedia simply cannot save a story that isn't there in the first place.
And finally, Section 6, Step 4, revise and polish, perfecting your digital narrative.
All right, once you have a draft that passes that standalone test, you are officially entering the beautiful art of revision. Remember, the first draft is literally just a starting point. Great scripts are not born in the first draft. They are forged through the revision process. Embrace multiple rewrites. This is your big chance to really refine those opening lines, to better hook your audience right from second one. Trim away any redundancy to tighten up your narration. And critically, seek feedback. The source material specifically mentions story circles, which is just a fantastic way to share your draft with peers and see if your coherent voice is actually translating to the listener. Scriptwriting isn't about rigidly adhering to a format, it's about conveying your voice clearly.
I want to leave you with one final, kind of provocative thought today. Look at your current project and ask yourself, if you completely take away the visuals, the music, and the sound effects, does your story still speak? Strip away that visual safety net. If your words alone can captivate an audience, then you don't just have a script, you have a true narrative blueprint. And once you have that, you are fully ready to move on to storyboards and bring your digital story to life.